Hello! Welcome to Table Flipping Games. It's so tranquil. Yeah. So we are ready to start the fourth scenario in our 10 scenario campaign for the Kickstarter campaign for Gloomhaven tonight. So we're really excited. This one's going to be, we kind of looked ahead a little bit. It's going to be very weird, but also kind of cool. So we'll see how it all works out. We've also got some new shop items to buy. So some people still have to buy theirs. Some people already bought some. So we're going to be doing that and kind of setting up and reading the introductory information for the quest. And so we're getting ready to get that started. So we're really excited. Don't forget, as part of the Misscliks channel, we're a great part of that. They seek to provide opportunities for equality in gaming and empower female gamers. They got lots of great Let's Plays and D&D streams throughout the week. And we're here every Saturday. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got a new board. I'll kind of zoom out so we can see it's very cool setup. It's gigantic.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a really cool setup because we can have everything kind of centered. Hopefully I won't be giving everyone whiplash by zooming the camera around all over the place or panning it around all over the place. So that'll be kind of cool. And I guess before we get to reading, we can finish shopping and look at the new shop items that are available.
I seriously love this new board. It's so cool. Like, we have a map and everything. Like,
oh yeah, so this is
really well done.
Yeah, so this map is what you get if you play the actual campaign that comes in the box, and you have little stickers you put on it. So it's a total legacy game. Eventually. And what's cool about this mod, if you have a copy of it, please buy a copy. They actually have the locations as stickers, and you can just put them on the map as you're playing.
Oh,
nice.
So where are we?
Well, since this is the Kickstarter, we're actually not anywhere on this campaign map.
Oh.
We're just kind of going from place to place with no overland map. But there is actually, as you can see, there's over 95 scenarios you'll eventually play with stickers everywhere.
Holy moly.
Yeah. It can take a long time, apparently, I've heard. So you'll get your money's worth, even though you'll spend about $$150-$60 buying the box.
Look at all the different, like, monsters, too.
Yeah, there's tons of different stuff.
The bosses.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a really awesome mod.
Yeah. So, I guess I don't... So, I'm kind of hesitant. I do like to definitely give credit to mods, but I'm worried because I don't want to get anybody in trouble for doing a mod. Maybe that's not, approved, but I do have a copy of the game. We've seen it already, so we've got a copy. We're not in trouble. Hopefully. Alright, so the new shop item decks. So we just added, I believe it's like 14 new cards. There's 2 copies of 7 different cards. So we've got an Empowering Talisman, which is a head item. And what that allows you to do is during your turn, you can refresh one of your consumed items. So I had a question about this. Consumed items is one that you flip upside down, right?
Yeah, the X.
Yeah. So you would totally be able to flip over something that would normally you'd only get to use once per game, right?
Like a health potion.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Or like that bomb?
Yeah.
Well, that probably
Yeah.
makes sense. The thing costs $45.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's very expensive.
Yeah, that's really expensive.
But then there's a battle axe, which is kind of cool. It's only one-handed, which is awesome. You can actually turn any attack into an AoE, or I guess a double target. But that's on once per game. Or you have the weighted net, which I think, Nikki, you bought this, right?
I did.
So if you do a range attack, you can actually immobilize a target with a single attack. That's cool. On top of normal damage and everything. I think this is the one I'm most excited about. You can, for a minor mana potion for 10 gold, you can create any element on the board and presumably consume it. So that way you can empower any spell you have once per game. It'll.
Does
It's,
the rule kick in? Because usually when you create an element, you also can't use it on the same turn.
that's true. You might have to use it one turn and then hope nobody steals it from you.
Yeah,
and use
Yeah.
it
like
next.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be the element thief, I think.
Deb, I think you bought this next one, right? The Cloak of Pockets.
Yes.
Very tinker item. She can now carry 2 additional items. So items are weird. If you hold on to them, you can only have 1 for every basically 3 levels. I think how it works out, because what you do is you take your level divided by 2, round up, and that's how many items you can carry. So you can't actually carry a second item until you're level 3. But with this Cloak of Pockets, you can really stock up,
Yeah.
which is awesome. The Boots of Speed are pretty cool. So at the beginning of a round, you can exhaust this card to have your increase or decrease your initiative by 10, which is awesome. And then finally, the Stun Powder. You can turn any attack into a stun attack, which is extremely powerful, I think. Because stun is one of my favorite conditions
Oh, it's good.
to put on other people, not on myself.
Yes.
Alright, so I have to decide. I actually was thinking about making a purchase from the old deck and buying some boots of running or striding. Was somebody else thinking about buying that?
Deb, or no, Nikki has one. Deb has the leaping.
I have the winged boots, yeah.
I was thinking about it. I mean, but
I could
don't
also
know.
do the wing boots too.
I think it's probably better for my move sucks as it is. So adding 2, it just makes me mediocre. If you could really make use of it.
Well, does Joe know the thing about this map? Because that might change his mind.
Yeah, so Joe, we're going to be doing a lot of running in this scenario. Not to give
Like a
anything
lot.
away.
Not my strong suit.
Yeah, you
But I
might
got
need
some
that
moves.
bonus.
Well, I'll tell you. Are you thinking about buying it this? You don't have any money this round.
I've shopped and spent. And,
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
but go ahead. Because I think even in future, your little guy turning invisible and having good distance to run and do stuff.
because jumping is also useful with movement.
Yeah. After I finish getting a bunch of defensive stuff, I know I'll have a boot slot, and I could use the jump just as, I think, much as
Okay,
usually a lot of obstacles and things.
so you don't mind if I do it?
No, go ahead. I think you'll take the last pair, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I bought the boots of striding, which takes me down to 4.
Nice. Welcome to the Boots Club.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Very exclusive.
I know, it sounds awesome. I'm glad to be a member.
If you have a target too, can you target the same enemy twice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Get 2
great
attacks on them?
question.
Ooh, I will Google it.
Yeah, that's a good question because I know the Living Bones they could target 2 different guys. Or
The add target in the instruction says if a figure triggers this effect with an attack action, the figure may add an additional target within range to their attack.
So additional probably means a different.
Yeah, I would think.
Okay. I'm just trying to find the way to maximize the damage on this stupid table.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm putting
Well,
the
you're
shop items back.
Oh, I was just gonna say if you need time to look and think, I could just let the people know. I think everyone else said the new stuff they bought. I swapped my stamina potion for healing. 'Cause
Oh,
it
yeah.
and then I also got a heater shield, so now besides the hide armor, I can use the heater shield at least once every
okay.
time it refreshes for another shield.
Now, did you?
All right.
Sorry.
Deb, super quick. It is not possible to target the same enemy more than once with the multi-target attack.
Okay.
If there's only one enemy in range, you will only attack one enemy once.
Okay.
Did you?
Alright.
So Joe, did you get your money back for selling back your potion?
Yeah, that's the only way I could buy the healing and the shield
Wait,
Okay.
you can sell your stuff back?
for
Yeah.
half price. Yeah,
Oh, well, I guess.
you can go back and we're still shopping.
Yeah. I mean, we're still in the shopping phase if you want.
I'll stick with my net. I think the
Alright.
element one is cool, but I also generate plenty of elements on my own.
Yeah. And then the perk I don't know if I was the only one that got the perk, but I bought the perk that adds a stun to my attack deck, and and then draw.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a-
Yeah, I did not get a perk last game. I'm one away.
All right, battle goals. Got to get them.
Oh yeah, where are they at?
That's a good question.
I saw
right
them.
here.
They're over
Here
here.
they are.
Wait, where? I'm sorry.
I put
missed
him
where
in
you
front of
guys-
you. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Who's drawing? I'll
Go
draw
ahead.
one. Or two, right?
Two,
You draw two
yeah.
and pick one?
Yeah.
Alright.
I also drew two.
What?
Oh. Where are they?
Oh.
Oh. I
Oh,
didn't
I'm
draw
sorry.
mine.
Hold on.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry, is that everything?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm always
No
late. It's late to the party.
Do we... Is this a discard?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
upside
I just
down?
made it a discard. Well, we can just delete it after everybody's picked theirs. We can just delete the rest of them.
Hmm.
One of these cards is impossible for me, so that makes it easy.
Yeah, I think there's one that's impossible for me too.
My impossible
Yeah.
one, since I threw it away, was use no items. My hide armor automatically gets used.
Yeah, anytime you get hit.
Yeah, so thanks for that.
Well, that sucks.
There aren't any treasure overlays on this map, right?
Not yet. Not that I know of.
Okay.
And what about traps?
That I don't know. Well, there's these hazards.
Do they count as traps?
No.
Yeah. But maybe enemies will throw down traps. I
That
don't
could
know.
happen, yeah.
But, yeah.
There you go.
Alright.
So while Gabe's finished up, anybody else buy anything new or get anything for their guys from last time, or did we cover it all?
I think that's all the new purchases that I had.
Very cool.
So, if you remember last time, we had to procure a bunch of bloodroot for Drail. For some reason, we're still dragging her around.
Well, she can help us get off the island.
That's
right?
true. She does have some kind of
She
knowledge about that.
says that.
Right.
Yeah.
So after we successfully gathered all these bloodroots, we had a choice, which has already been determined by the Kickstarter voting system. So we could either gather materials for building a ship. She's going to help us build a ship. That's it. Yeah. To get off the
Yeah.
island. Or we can investigate the inner island. We keep hearing chanting and rituals and stuff. Or we can look for the cave we saw earlier when we were approaching the island. So everybody voted on investigating the inner island. So I'll read that. I'm going to silence the music just really quickly because it's got
This
this
mod
weird
You're not
echoing in
enjoying
my
it?
head.
In-game music for those at home. If you can't hear it, you can have music going.
Yeah. So you make your preparations, and Drell assures you she'll be safe on the beach. So you head back to the dense forest toward the center of the island. You move more carefully this time now that no one's life is on the line. You creep through the bush, making sure that nothing is alerted of your advance. The strange chanting gets even louder. After an hour, you begin to see signs of a clearing up ahead, and you can almost make out a large stone structure through the foliage. Suddenly, however, your attention is drawn to movement off to your right. You see an odd streak of color as a small, brightly dressed vermling scout runs away from you toward a denser forest. No doubt it saw you and is going to alert others to your presence, or of your presence. So you either had two options. You could ignore the vermling and continue toward the stone structure, or chase after the vermling and make sure your presence remained hidden. Everyone chose option B, to chase after the vermling. So that leads us, leads us into scenario 4, unlikely allies. So our decision, chase the vermling. Our goal is to destroy a totem and deliver an amount of meat equal to 7 times the number of characters.
Are we feeding the vermling?
Yeah, so this will be interesting. Okay, so the introduction is not wanting to be ambushed later by a pack of vengeful vermlings. You pursue the fleeing figure back into the forest. Catching it or getting a clear shot proves more difficult than anticipated, however. The vermling continues to gain ground until you are barreling through the trees with only a vague idea of the direction you should be headed. Suddenly you burst out into a clearing full of the small creatures, all of them dressed in the same colorful attire of plants and feathers. At your arrival, the vermlings hiss menacingly, but they do not appear to be armed. And that's these guys in this circle here.
They hiss menacingly?
Exactly.
I think they're gonna
geese.
turn into snakes. There's snakes on the board.
Let's see. You are about to brandish your own weapons when one of them yells above the crowd. Wait, it says. These are the ones I saw. These are the ones who kill blackbiters. They are
They
not...
speak English.
Exactly. They are not the enemy.
Convenient.
You haven't quite arrived at that conclusion yourself yet, but you stay your hand as the vermin walks closer to you. You kill many blackbiter, and they're demons, yes? He asks, not sure what to do, you nod. Good, you help kill more of them, yes?
Any of the black fighters, though.
Yeah.
I killed Zero Shaman.
Yeah. You nod again, and the crowd of vermlings visibly relaxes. You talk more with the one who recognized you, named Antgut, and you learn...
What?
Antgut, yeah. You learn that this vermling tribe, the Hollowbones, has been warring with the Blackbiters for many years. Only recently, though, did the Blackbiters begin employing the aid of demons. Antgut is afraid that the demons will turn the war in the Blackbiters' favor, and the Hollowbones were preparing to attack their enemy's temple when you appeared. Before we fight, Antgut explains, we need the power of the ancestors. We make ritual feast and would be honor if you join us. Antgut explains that the most important task in the feast is the cooking of the meat. Drake carcasses, recently harvested from a nearby cave, must be butchered, brought to the cooking cave, and then returned to the banquet table, all the while a totem of the enemy tribe is danced around and attacked. It is very important that the meat is cooked well and the totem is destroyed, Antgut says. Sacred task, but I see you killed Blackbiter already. Ancestors choose you for this task. So the rules of this scenario are, we have to pick up meat at this table first. In order to do that, you have to be adjacent to, or actually you can do a range attack too. You attack the table,
Ooh.
and whatever damage you do, that's how many meat tokens you pick up. So that's this table. Then you have to run the meat tokens over and place them on this tile here, which is...
Well, I think it said you had to be in melee range for the table, but ranged attacks don't
Oh,
have
yes. Yeah,
disadvantage.
you're right.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah. You do have to be adjacent to the table, attack it. Range attacks don't have disadvantage. Then however much damage you do is how many meat tokens you pick up, which will be represented by these damage tokens later on. Then you take the meat tokens and drop them on this hot coal tile. At the end of every round, they rotate tiles. So after you place them, they'll go here, and then the next round after that, they'll go here. And when they're here, they're finished. As a matter of fact, if no one's here to pick them up, at the end of that round, they burn. And so they're discarded.
You have to stand on them or next to them?
Just next to them. Next to
Okay.
them. Then, after they are finished, so you can only pick them up from this top tile here, then you have to run them back to the top table.
Do you have to take like a top action of your card to pick them up or something, or?
Oh,
do
you
just
have
auto
to,
pick
I'm
them up?
sorry, you have to attack the coals to pick them up, and that's how many you pick up. However much damage you do is how many you pick up.
My God. Okay.
Right.
So we damage the table to pick up the meat, run it to the coals,
Mhm,
and then
drop
we
it.
damage the coals
to pick them back up.
pick the
Cooked. Yep.
Okay.
And it has to be, we have to let them rotate and cook around this this triangle of coals, which
So
they'll
if you
rotate themselves.
Put it here. You can't pick it up till it reaches. up there.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm gonna screw this up.
Yep, and then you have to run them back and put them on this top table
Oh
here.
my god.
And every
And
one
there's-
you drop off, we only have to cook. What is it? Amount of meat
28.
equal to 7 times the number of characters. So we have to drop 28 meat off cooked. Here.
And there's unlimited meat in the table, right?
Right.
Okay.
The other thing that we have to do is we have to attack this totem. This is the enemy's totem, and we have to destroy it. It has 72 hit points. And the only thing that's going to be annoying is that these vermlings are rotating and dancing around. They're not going to attack or help us, but they still draw an ability card, and based on the number of the initiative, that determines whether they move clockwise and start dancing around this bush of
Oh.
thorns, or
Oh.
counterclockwise. So they're going to be like a rotating obstacle, basically.
Okay. Jesus.
Yeah.
And they're considered enemies. Then we can't move through them.
Yes, I think so. I think we can't move through them.
Oh.
I love this. It's so different.
Can
Yeah.
we kill them?
No.
They block movement, but otherwise are considered allies. So I don't think we can. You
Oh,
can't attack an
okay.
ally.
What are those? So those little things on their thing are like how much meat they need to eat or something?
Oh no, I think that's just you can switch them from either yellow to to normal, elite to normal.
No, the 3 counters down here on there.
Oh yeah, I put hit points on them, but because I don't know if we'll need to keep track of that later.
Oh, okay.
Because once the game changes, once we have collected 4 times 3 pieces of meat, 12 pieces of meat, then I read a hidden update. There's something that updates in the game.
You burned the meat.
Ooh, how much you want to bet that snakes spawn if we haven't killed the totem yet?
Yeah,
Or a
I'm kind of
dinosaur
wondering.
comes to eat all the meat.
Yeah,
God damn it! I hope there's no dinosaur.
yeah.
I don't know. Every time we're talking about the meat, I think of like that Flintstone style big meat
Yeah.
log on a bone.
Brontosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's nothing special about these corridors here,
Nope, they're just normal tiles.
and the only way to move into the cook is this one space.
Yes.
Or
Oh,
can we move from here to here?
you can. I believe this is the entry space here. I think that's the
Wow.
only.
Oh
The,
boy.
the other thing is that if you occupy a blue cave space, at the end of your turn you suffer 2 damage from the heat of the coals.
Why not? Oh.
If you occupy a cave space, you suffer heat damage?
Yeah, 2 heat damage. At the end of your turn.
Wow.
This is a lot of stuff.
Now I feel like I need healing in my deck. And
A lot
I
of
don't know if
stuff.
I have any.
Okay, I think.
Well, we can still, now that you guys know all the rules, you can switch out cards if you want, because we can always pick our ability cards
Okay.
after
Okay,
we know
yeah.
everything.
So there's really no attacking or defense, so all my defense stuff is useless.
Well,
Attacking you need because you have to
Well,
attack the table.
yeah,
Mhm.
attack the meat, but
and then that's going to be that's our tagline for this show, attack the meat.
attack the meat.
Um,
Hmm.
but as far as defense, you might need it eventually. I think there might be when we update the board. Once we have 12 meat.
Okay.
I think I might have screwed up the cameras, by the way. Sorry. Mine like glitched out for a second, so I'm on Joe right now.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
And so these are the starting spaces, huh?
Yeah, I put objective to, and you can just delete the one that you're replacing, whichever one you want to stand on.
I guess if nobody minds, I'll start up front since my move sucks and all my attacks are melee.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd like to start up front too so that I can buff us and attack. Without
Does
having
that
to
mess
worry
with
about
you,
movement.
Gabe?
No, not at all. I'll go wherever.
One of the behind spaces?
Yeah.
Well, we're right at the table. We don't have to worry about anything, so basically the initial move is attack the crap. We can carry as much meat as we want, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You can, but you can't. Once you pick up a pile of meat, you cannot get any more meat.
Can't re-attack. Okay,
Right.
so get it done in one attack.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
did we want to try to, like, have people on different sections so someone runs over and drops off meat and someone is picking up cooked meat and then
This
we
is-
leave someone to rotate in?
This is a very overcooked kind of plan.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I feel like if you go and drop off meat,
You're gonna have to wait 3 rounds and take damage while you're in there. So I think you have to leave the kitchen because you
Someone
won't
who's
be able
good
to
at
pick it up.
Movement should be that can pop back and forth. Does the corridor count as a damaged space? The actual...
I think so because it is purple. I mean, just a different
Okay.
color, but I think it's.
So someone who's got good movement back and forth might want that job.
So maybe you hop
but we
out.
can't pass off meat between each other, right?
Right. Right.
It says you can drop meat whenever you want, though.
Yeah, I think it's just lost if you
Okay.
drop it.
So you just put it throw it on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, wait, we all drop our meat on Hot Coals 1, it rotates, and then anybody can pick it up once it gets
Right. Right.
there, right?
It does say
Yeah.
once a character is carrying meat, they cannot pick up any more, though a character can lose any number of meat tokens from their mat whenever they want.
Crazy.
Well, maybe you drop off meat and then come out and fight the totem a bit
Yeah.
and then run back in.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, it seems kind of nicely located where we can pop it as we're running by.
Yeah. Well, you have to wait 1 to 2 turns for it to rotate through the fire anyway.
Right, right.
So if you can move out, fight, move back in, pick up, that's your perfect turn rotation.
Right.
Well, I feel like if we move here, when do you drop the meat off? At the end of your turn or at the beginning?
I believe you drop the meat off. Let's see. A character must then end a movement on a hex adjacent to hot coals to place the meat token. So as long as you end your movement,
So you're gonna have to take 2 damage anyway because you
Right.
end your movement there.
yeah.
So what I'm thinking
Although
is,
you could, if you have a top movement, which I do have a top movement, you could use that and then move out. So you could use a bottom movement in your movement
Yeah.
on that. But yeah, other than that, you'd have to be stuck.
what I'm kind of thinking is if we always move here, then you end your turn there, and if we have all the coals filled up, then there will always be something ready to pick up.
Right.
So you drop off, like, this obviously won't apply to the first 2 people who do this, but the third person on,
Right.
if we can get meat in there every single turn, then they spend their first turn, they drop off the meat, and then the next turn they pick up the next meat and get out of there because they're stuck in there anyway, unless they're you. But
Right.
everyone else is just stuck in there for at least 2 damage. So I'm going to try to stick more healing in my deck.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might go back and grab healing now.
I got the 1 healing card the brute's allowed so far.
Yeah, the only healing card I have is a self-healing. Which says a lot about me.
Okay, well, then it sounds like first move is do an attack. And then, of course, start running.
Yeah, I'll have to move and attack. What's my biggest attack?
That's kind of what I was looking at, but I was like, I don't think I want to lose a card.
Oh man, if I put my augment out, I can do.
The thing is, you also have to do that again to get the meat back off. Or someone else has to be able to match your meat thing. So we might not want to do the biggest attacks.
Yeah, all
Match your
mine are,
meat.
unless I want to lose my cards, are about the same level
Yeah.
of attack, and I'm not gonna lose my cards yet. So, yeah, that's true. Something to think about too.
Well, none of my attacks are huge. Like I'll never do more than like 5, even with my augment, unless I.
Yeah,
drop
but
the
most of my attack is like 3 under.
Yeah.
3 and under. So like I won't be able to pick up all your meat if you do 5. You know?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing. My attacks are crap.
So you don't think I should put my augment on?
I don't know. What's your other augment?
I could pull out my heal. I have an augment that gives me shield, and I have an augment that heals me when I attack.
The healing one might be good,
Yeah.
since the damage one probably. Although
Or
the
unless-
damage one would be good on the totem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. That's what
say,
I was thinking. Is maybe I
that's
could
fine.
focus on. Maybe I could focus on other stuff too. And if we can't pick up all the meat, maybe.
I mean, shit, if Joe's bad at attacking, can't he just focus on the totem the whole time?
Yeah, I
Or
could.
bad at moving, rather?
Yeah, I could.
Just
if you
stand there and wail on it and not move.
I
Yeah.
wish it would retaliate against me or something. It's like this is.
Oh, yeah.
This scenario's everything he does bad. There's no defensive mitigation in this either, at least yet.
What happens when the vermlings try to move to where you are if you're meleeing?
So that will happen. Let's see.
Will it like push him? Or something,
Let's
or-
see. The Vermling Scouts. So an ability card is revealed for them at the beginning of every round, but instead of performing the actions on the card, they instead on their initiative move as a group to surround a different Thorns hex, keeping the same orientation with respect to each other. If their initiative is 53 or lower, they move the clockwise. If there's 54 or higher, they move counterclockwise. If it's occupied, a hex is occupied, the Vermling instead moves to an empty hex closest to the hex it would have moved to. The next time it moves, it'll attempt to return to the original formation. So they
Oh, okay.
they don't displace us. They just stand to the side for a little bit.
Okay. Well, that could be to our advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. We'll see. I think I'm doing kind of a good standard hit move. Kitty
Cat.
making his appearance.
Oh, he's hungry. He's gonna be super annoying for the next 30 minutes. Knocking over everything on my desk. Come here.
And so we're still picking cards, and again, while Deb's looking, if anyone doesn't know how this game is played, every hero picks 2 cards. When we reveal it, it'll have an initiative that decides order along with the monsters. Monsters have action and move, generally, some sort of action move.
Mm-hmm.
And then each player picks a top half of one card and the bottom of the other. Usually bottoms are the move and the tops are some sort of attack.
Right. Initiative doesn't seem too important, except making sure not to get too clustered in any certain area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be that doorway. I wonder, but luckily we don't block each other, really, unless it's in movement
Mm-hmm.
that we're all fighting about ending in the same space or something.
Hmm.
I take it these cards here are the non-picked battle goals, so I'm gonna pick these up.
Oh yeah, we can actually just delete that whole deck.
Okay, clean that up. Well, if somehow the maker of this mod watches this and wants the shout out, let us know in comments, and we'd be glad to give it to you,
Yeah.
because this is a pretty awesome mod.
Hmm.
Yeah, this took some time and some programming.
And for those playing the campaign, I don't know if Gabe could show it, the bigger book has the layout of each scenario, which is really handy over there.
Right, right.
But since we're playing the Kickstarter one that was online.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I'm good now. Put at least
Right.
one more healing thing in my deck.
Did you show, so Deb knows too where to throw her cards down? I like that player mat. too.
Yeah.
It's really neat. Keep everyone's stuff together.
Yeah. Let's see. Right.
I did go ahead and put out the Vermling Scouts hit points, although I don't... Right now they're friendly, so hopefully we won't have to kill them. But we will, even though they're my people.
Yeah, talk to your people. Tell them to... Can't one of them take a swipe at the totem as they... just here and there?
Yeah, that would be so nice.
It's a very
This-
strange mission. This just seems like kind of like housekeeping work for these guys, and they're lying to us. Like, oh, this is a sacred,
Yeah.
important thing for us, and they're snickering.
Nikki, do you feel like you want to embrace the elements?
Oh.
Or no?
Let me look.
Because you don't have to this turn.
I was not planning on it this turn, but I can next turn.
Okay. Alright, maybe I'll just put it out then. Yeah.
Also, if you don't remember at home, these orange tiles are hazard tiles, so they do damage equal to... It's like half of the... do you remember what the damage is again? It only ends up being 1 damage, I think.
Yeah, I think that was right.
Let's see.
I think everyone's picked whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'll finish looking that up later to be sure. But you can move through them, they just don't disappear, so they're going to be kind of obstacles too.
Okay.
So the scouts are moving 35, which means they will move clockwise. So they're going to move down and surround this hazard hex here.
Yikes.
Maybe we should. I was gonna say maybe we should group them, but I guess we can't if.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So I'm at a 9.
Ooh.
I think it's you, Deb, Nikki, then me, and then the scouts.
Okay. So I'm going to use my 9 just for the basic movement. So I'm only going to move up here to...
Oh,
What?
I wanted to buff you.
Oh, were you going to buff me attack-wise?
Yes.
I guess I were you were announcing that, right?
What?
Did you tell us that?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'll flip my guys.
Oh, okay.
All right, because
Oh.
that's what I was wondering if I should go early or not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I guess first is then Deb, yeah.
Okay. So I would like to buff everyone, give everyone a +1 to attack.
For the rest of the round?
Yes.
Nice, okay.
And then I'm also going to use my
Cool.
potion, my power potion. So I'm gonna have +2, but everyone else has +1.
Dang.
And then I'm going to use the top of my toxic bolt to attack 2 and poison the table.
Ooh.
Poison
the
meat, yeah. And I wish we were RPing. This would be
I
cooler.
wish that does the poison get a staying effect on the table? Probably not, huh?
I don't.
I don't
Yeah,
think you
it
can
doesn't-
poison an object.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's a marinade.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna marinate it.
Spicy.
Yeah. And also infuse earth.
Oh, I'll get that
Leaves.
for you.
So
Ooh.
my attack is gonna be for a base of 4.
All right, get that meat.
And let me just, oops, shuffle my deck for good measure. +0. Okay, so 4 it is.
All right, so I'll give you. So we'll use this meat token with 4. I'll give that to you.
Okay,
I grabbed one for me too.
cool.
All right.
Thanks so much.
So next up is Nikki.
Woo-woo. Alright, I'm going to use the bottom of Impaling Eruption to do a basic move. I'm gonna go 1, 2. Chill out right here. And then I'm gonna use the top of Flashing Burst, which is attack 3, range of 3, but I get the bonus from Deb. Thank you! For
Yeah,
an attack
no
of
problem.
4. So shuffle my deck. Oh, -1. Well,
Dang it.
Well,
I
hey,
take
could have been worse, right?
3 meats.
Here you go. Meat's up.
Free meats.
Now I want to play Overcooked. God damn it.
Buns on
Our
plates.
playing Overcooked. It seems like we
Yeah.
are playing slow, painful version.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm used to controlling 2 characters.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta get my contraption out. Let's go.
All right. So Joe, you're tied with the scouts, so you would go first.
Don't you go? Oh, you don't go before.
Yeah, I switched my initiative.
Then yeah, I'll do Skewer, which is just attack 3. There's no wind, but I don't need to do the AoE. I guess I still get the experience though, right? So
Yes, yeah, because it's not part of that
that's always important.
line.
And so it's an attack 3, actually an attack 4 with Deb. And let me draw. +1.
Nice.
Ooh.
5 meat.
You got your meat token?
Yep, I'm keeping track
Alright.
of it. And then I'm gonna. I have a move 3, push 2, but I won't be using the push. So if I end up here, is that gonna mess someone up?
That's the only place I can go to attack,
Okay, so 1, 2, 3
if you don't mind.
is okay there.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay, yep, that's it for me.
Okay. So then the scouts go, and they just move down. Clockwise.
Shark bait. Ooh, ah,
Okay. So now, then I go. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip my augment. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that yet. Sorry. I'm gonna use the bottom part of hostile takeover for just the normal move. 2, and then move here, and then I'm going to equip my augment. Oh, that's weird. Why do I have 2 cards in my... For some reason, I have 2 cards in my discard. Oh, that's because that's Joe. See, our cards are too close together in color. Our cards are so close together in
they
color.
are.
Oh, okay.
We
so
can't pass meat, right? You covered that.
right.
Okay.
So this is a this is an augment that gives
You
me
know what I mean.
yeah +2 attack.
Okay.
So then I'll attack the table. I have +3 attack with Deb's modifier.
Get there. Ooh.
Okay, so it's attack 1 +3 is 4.
Wait, you can equip it and then attack? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it comes with an attack.
Nice. That's handy. I was gonna say that's kind of sucks to take an extra turn to do that, but
Yeah.
never mind.
And then I think that's it for me. Oh, so I picked up, how many meats did I say? I forgot. 1 + 3, right? Yeah.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah, because my base attack is 1. I got 2 for my augment.
and then one from Deb.
Yeah, 1 from Deb. Okay, so I think I'm good.
Cool.
Okay. That's everybody, right?
Yeah, I think so. So we're at the end of we're beginning round 2.
And now everybody's got meat, so no more attacking the table. That's not allowed because we're all carrying meat.
Right.
I'm just gonna sit here, chop, chop, chop.
Yeah.
Chop.
So now it's all about moving.
And then possibly attacking the totem on your way.
You guys, we need to turn our music back on.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so we're picking cards again.
I like this. This is really fun.
Yeah,
There's
that's
certainly
cool.
no pressure. I guess once we start getting in the burn room, but it's kind of a little bit stress-free.
So it's possible that I can move here to be able to attack the totem this round, unless someone else.
Wow.
That's the max I can move, though.
I doubt my move gets me that far. So probably cool with me.
Yeah, cool with me. The most I can move is like 4. Ever. Unless I want to throw away a card. Oop. So I don't go very far.
Gosh, not being.
Oh, and
here.
if those vermlings go before me, I need to go early, because if those vermlings go before me, they're going to be blocking.
Yeah.
Ugh,
If they go that way, they could just go back up top.
that's true. That's true.
You're gonna end up here, Gabe,
Yeah.
and moving through this just damages us once, and that's the only. There's no hindrance to movement. Moving through thorns.
I still need to look up. I don't know what the damage is if somebody wants to.
Oh, where would I?
If I
find-
go to here, does anyone mind? Yeah.
Nope.
Cool.
Never mind.
I'll look it up, Gabe.
I've got it. Hazards will inflict half the damage of the trap rounded down. So traps do 3 still. So
Okay,
rounded
so-
down.
They'll just do
Yeah.
1 now? Okay.
So no movement hindrance, it looks like.
Oh, hey, I have one question for you guys. Are we supposed to be on level 2 now?
What?
Oh, we're all
Oh.
level 2.
Equal to the average level of characters in the party divided by 2. So that's 2 divided by 2 rounded up.
Still,
Still
one.
Oh,
One.
so it's still 1 for
Yeah.
now. Okay. Okay.
You
good.
got to remember that though. We're gonna start.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call out.
Okay, so we're. So yeah, the traps only do 1, or the thorns only do 1 damage.
Okay. I might actually, in order to maximize, I might move through the thorns and end up here. Would
Yeah.
that be a problem? So
No,
I
no,
could-
if you move early, you'll want to move early just in case.
Okay. Because I just want to make. Oh, no, people waiting on me. It's crazy.
Mm.
I just gotta figure out what attack I want to do. I also keep maximizing things. Wait, you said move early.
Was that a vermling?
Oh, he's by the kitchen. I've been looking for him, and he's like back here the whole time.
The ritual cry of the vermlings.
Okay,
Do you
got
want
it.
some meat?
Okay.
Come here.
So they're going 29.
that counterclockwise?
Pretty fast.
No, it's
Oh, no,
still
they went
clockwise, yeah.
35 last time.
So I'm 8.
Dang.
Deb, are
Really?
you
I'm
faster
at
than...
20.
Okay. Alright, so I'll use the bottom half of Gnawing Horde to move 4. And then I will use the top half of... Oh, I think I played the wrong card. Oh well, I'll just use a basic attack anyway. So, it'll be a 4 base attack with my augment. Oh,
Ooh,
it'll
nice.
be 8, actually.
Work that totem.
So that is 66?
How many did you do total?
64? 8.
What?
What's
Yeah,
72 minus 8?
64.
Okay, I thought it was 64.
He's an English teacher. Everybody.
Exactly. Don't worry about my teaching abilities. Alright, I think I'm done.
That means I'm next.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do the bottom of Grab and Go, which is a move forward. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, ouch, 4, take a damage for the hazardous terrain. Make sure my counter works. Okay. And then I'll do the top of Provoking Roar, which is an attack 2, and I disarm the totem.
There you go.
You know what? You drew my ×2, Gabe.
Disarm the totem.
Son of a... So I should have only done 4, so I gotta add 4 back, so it's
Wait,
68.
flip yours and see if you actually get a 2.
He
I did. It was only a +0.
Oh.
Oh.
So Joe, yours is ×2.
So mine was 2. That sucks. The attack's only 2, but it's ×2. So I get
God damn it.
4.
Well, then we're back to where we were, right?
64?
Is
Yeah.
Alright. Crazy.
Alright.
That's it for me.
Jesus, we gotta like recolor your cards or something, Gabe.
I know, I know. Ah.
And I shovel my attack. Who's next? Deb, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. I am going to use the bottom of my stun shot to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where I'm gonna go. Or maybe I should move here. Although if I move, no, I'm gonna move here. No, I'm gonna move here. Okay. Screw it. All right. And then I'm gonna equip the top of my potent potables so we can get some healing queued up if we need to.
There you go.
Out up there, I don't know. All right, that's me.
Oh.
Alright, so the scouts move. So they just move clockwise. These guys move here. I think this guy just displaces here.
Wouldn't he be over like here though?
Well, I guess it's 1 space away either way.
No, I
So
mean the
he-
guy who moved like extra far. Oh, it's supposed to be the closest
The
space
left
to where
guy.
they're going?
Yeah, yeah, I think
oh,
so.
I got you. Okay. Got it. That way it doesn't like completely block us. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I kind of thought they'd like pile up and I was scared. Okay, that's good then.
Can we range attack and throw the meat?
Ooh.
I
Like-
wish.
From downtown, right on the river.
Yeah. Oh, it does have to be adjacent. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything
But
has
no
to be adjacent.
disadvantage.
Well, at least I could do a range attack. If I can't reach the coals, I could do a range attack and hit the totem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use the bottom of Reviving Other to move 4 with jump, and I'm also going to use my boots this turn to actually move 6. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, did we consume Earth?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a
Or
good
did we-
question.
Or did it just go from strong? Okay, well, I guess
Yeah.
it's waning.
Yeah,
There we go.
I don't think I
Okay.
did for sure.
Good move.
Dang.
And then I'm going to attack the totem. Unfortunately, at disadvantage because I didn't go exactly where I wanted to. Thanks, Firmlings, but whatever. Let's see.
Wait, the totem takes disadvantage from ranged?
I think so. It didn't say that it.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm right next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
it doesn't say anything about the totem. It only says about the meat dropping
Oh.
over.
Well, I pulled 2+1, so no problem.
Nice.
So I deal 4 damage to the totem.
Nice.
Sweet.
Down to 60.
Alrighty.
Okay.
We're gonna
So-
kill the fucking totem before we get any meat cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we might. I just.
All right, so
Yeah.
we're on the next round.
Sure. Yeah, I think so.
So now nature's gone.
Goodbye, nature.
So basically, another big attack and then run. And we're all trying to run in there, right? I guess we have to. We all have to drop our stuff
Yeah.
off individually.
I can't move. I can't move very fast from this point on unless I rest.
So it makes
Yeah.
the most sense to attack and then move, right? Because if we
Yeah.
have to end our turn next to the coals.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I can do.
For attack.
I'd have to plan a couple turns.
Can anyone get into the room next turn?
Not
Yeah.
this next one. I think it might take me this turn, another turn, and then I'll be in the room at this point. It's gonna be some slow going. Because I'm gonna have to use a lot of basic moves from here now.
I'm gonna move really slowly so they're out of my way so I can take most of the trap damage.
Is anyone moving super fast?
Not too fast. I don't have very fast cards left.
Do you happen to be feeling elemental?
No, unfortunately, I don't think I'm doing that either.
No.
I think I got rid of a bunch of my.
Listen, woman, I felt elemental and you did nothing with it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Where are people ending up? I want to make sure I'm not people someone's way.
I don't know yet.
No
Somewhere
idea.
free.
I could
Got a
end up
feeling
here.
Everyone's gonna be fighting over that spot, right?
No, I'm not even gonna get that far. I'm only gonna get here. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna switch my card so I go after everybody.
Yeah, I tried to go slow.
Well, I think I'll end up here. I don't think that'll be anyone's way.
Oh, I can't decide what to do. I'm really worried about playing lost cards this early in the game, but I also want to move.
Yeah, that's, and then I have big attack cards too that are lost, and like I really want to do a bunch of damage. But this is gonna be very slow going, I think.
Just thinking. Okay, there we go. I'm ready.
Alright, is that everybody?
I think we got him picked.
Alright, so the scouts are moving at 54. Oh, we were supposed to shuffle them, I forgot.
Oh, so
Whoops.
you're gonna
Okay,
shuffle.
so I'm gonna shuffle them.
Redraw. 92.
92.
All right.
No!
Oh.
No! No!
They
I
actually.
need them to go before me.
Um.
Wait,
Scouts.
they go before you?
No,
Yeah.
I need them to go before me.
Oh.
I need them to get the fuck out of my way. Otherwise, I have to take thorn damage.
Oh, yeah, I did that. I think I'm gonna do a lot of that because those thorns are just too.
Please don't. Please don't do that.
Well,
I don't
I've
have
got.
a lot of healing, so
Oh,
you
I
can't
know.
afford to.
I've got my potion and I got one recurring healing card, but they're just
I have healing.
in the best spot of movement.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right.
That's why we need to hope that they move quickly so we can, or we move quicker than they do, depending on what we need.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So Joe, I think you're up first.
Okay, so I'll do my top of trample, which is attack 3 and a useless pierce. So attack 3 plus -1. So 2 whole damage on thing. See if I said that right. Yay. And then the bottom of shield bash, I'm just using it for the generic 2, and I'm gonna kind of take this route.
Okay.
That's mine.
Did you an attack?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. 2 damage. Okay.
Damage to the totem.
All right. So next up is Nikki.
Me. So I'm gonna activate the bottom of frost armor. So on the next 2 sources of damage, I suffer no damage instead, and I infuse ice.
Ooh, that is actually really awesome.
Oh, good. I thought this would be helpful going into the room because I can probably ride out a turn by staying in there and waiting for stuff and taking the damage.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then I don't have to move again. So, or I can do whatever. Like, it's still a good card to play, but that's kind of my reasoning right now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use the top of Icy Blast to blast the totem dude. So it's an attack of 2, range of 3. It muddles, which I don't know if that matters for a totem, but you know.
Yeah.
It does an AoE though.
I don't think those ever hit enemies.
Maybe
Or
I should
allies.
just attack for 2 for the melee, right? Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then you don't get rid of your card.
Yeah. Oh, the experience is nice too. Why don't I just use the melee one? Because I want to retain cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to do melee attack for 2.
Oh,
great.
lame.
Well, cool. That was
Oh.
my exciting turn, y'all.
Well, hey, at least you didn't throw the card away for that, right?
That's true. That's a really good point.
All right. So I guess I'm next. So I attack at 3, but I'm going to use or consume the ice. Only to get the XP. Because I can't
Nice.
stun, but...
Yeah, milk it.
Okay, so I'm doing 5 damage. I'm going to the right deck. 6 damage.
Hey,
On
that's
the totem.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
So 52. And then I'm gonna just move 2 basic on the other side. So that'll put me there.
Can you move? You can move through the totem?
No, I moved. Oh, I can't move through the guy, can I? Shoot.
No.
Oh wait. Oh, it did say that they were obstacles to block movement, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the allies are, yeah. But is the totem an obstacle?
Yeah, he's green.
got it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So is it gonna screw anybody up if I move here?
No.
No.
Well, poop. Maybe I should. I guess.
Do you have any move boosters, like boots?
Yeah, actually, I could use my boots. I'll go ahead and do that because yeah, those refresh when I do a rest anyway. So then I can move 2 more spaces. So I'll end up here. Is that gonna screw you up, Joe?
Go. No. Well, I think I can make do.
Are you sure?
That's-
Wait, is
That's where I was gonna go.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is Joe moving this turn still?
No, I'm done.
what about
Okay.
here, Gabe?
Well, I can only move. Let's see. I can only move 4 total. So I started here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess I can do that, right? Did I start here? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can move 4. Yeah, sorry.
Wait,
Good
why
call.
don't you want to go here?
Yeah, that's true. I could do that. Okay. That'll work too, because I want to use these cards that I have left to get in there and do stuff.
I figured out what this music reminds me of is Age of Empires.
Oh yeah,
Like
it
one of
does.
those
Oh, it does
old
sound
classic games. Yeah.
Yeah. I know one of them is from Galactic Empires 3 or Galactic Empires.
Ah.
So I think they might be using those sim games or. All right, is that? Oh, Deb and the monsters have to go still.
Yeah. So I'm going to. Let's see. Use the top of my reviving shock to attack the totem for 2
Okay.
at a range of 3. So. Plus
Hey.
2, hey! 4 damage, baby.
4, I'll get it down to 48, right?
Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 movement from the bottom of my proximity mine, and I take a damage for that. And that'll be my turn.
All right. So then the scouts actually have a 92, so they're going to move the other direction, counterclockwise. So I'm going to start with this guy, because he's next to the totem, so he would not get displaced. This guy is not going to be displaced now. And
We're taking up all the other spots.
Yeah,
Guys, just start dancing. Blend in.
Hey, you asked us to do this, guys.
yeah.
You dance around us.
Yeah, so this guy goes up here. Yeah.
Crazy. So I'm pretty stuck.
Oh no.
Luckily, I've been saving my jump. I was waiting for this as I got near the door. I figured this might happen.
Well, if we all move before you, there's kind of a pathway, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's true too.
But you have to just move faster than the vermlings.
I'm gonna be sitting in the boiler room for for longer, but hey, I've got the extra hit points, I guess. Fun. Well, you want to take a break on this one, or go another
Sure.
break?
Yeah, we can do a break, and then we'll be back and continue on with our epic cooking journey. All right, we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Bye.